Update. Am I the asshole for getting my aunt and uncle kicked out of their house for not letting my husband and I sleep together? Hey y'all. My husband and I want to thank everyone for the overwhelming amount of support and love. We have updates. To people asking where my mom is in all of this. She's now supportive of my husband and I's relationship. She agrees that I gave aunt and uncle a chance to apologize and they didn't. I could tell my dad was not telling me the whole story about the eviction, so I pressed my mom and found out the truth 3 days ago. I've been having a hard time with it. The day I told him, my dad reached out to my aunt and uncle, and not only did they show no remorse, they said that they didn't want their kids to be F***GGOTs because of us. Yeah, they really said that. He asked why they would invite us to stay with them if this is how they truly felt. This is where it gets bad. To them, it's one thing if we are living in Vermont being gay, it's another thing if we visit my hometown, throwing our lifestyle in everyone's faces by shacking up at the motel. The local motel owner, whose family owns it and is a childhood friend of my mom's, gossiped about us every time we were there. She was nice to our face but behind our backs, different story. Because everyone knows each other, we would become the talk of the town when we stayed there, and we had no idea. We wouldn't have tolerated it if we had. We never stayed long for visits because we could sense something was off, but pushed the feeling aside because to our faces they were nice. These are people that know me, that claim to love me. Mom said my aunt and uncle were trying to save face with the rest of the town, and try to control our behavior at the same time while we were there. Before evicting, my dad asked Mom to reach out to this gossiping friend. According to the friend, A and U were a major part of the shit talking. No one ever said anything to my face. I feel so disgusted and betrayed and naive. This enraged my dad, so he decided to evict them. He told them that they can freeload somewhere else and he will never accept anyone as family that would treat his sons that way. Mom says he's gone NC with them. Mom told me that he thinks of my brother, husband, and I as his pride and joy. I feel so proud that I have a dad like him. I mentioned that he is my hero. This is just the icing on the cake. He has always been my #1 supporter, and he told me when I came out as bi that he would always have my back. He kept that promise. My dad doesn't know he's internet famous. I still don't know how to break it to him, lol. He's a humble guy. Dad doesn't use social media, so we're safe for now. My bro knows about this post and we've been trying to figure out a plan of action. We've been contacted by journalists, we've gotten so many loving messages. But at the end of the day, I'm just an average guy still trying to process the fact that I got betrayed on a scale that I can't even comprehend. For those saying we are asshole for letting my cousins go homeless, I can confidently say now that they only have their parents to thank for that. What a lovely pops. 3 I've often said that we in New England are rude AF, but we are kind, and down south they're super polite and friendly but mean. Obviously sweeping generalization and not accurate 100% of the time, but I think it's descriptive of the culture. Here in New England, if we don't like you we flip you off and yell, asshole, out the window. We don't pretend to be your loving friend and family and then shit talk you where you can't hear us. I am in Texas, but near Houston, and I don't think this would happen near me. I see homosexual couples often. In fact, when I was 17 and my parents found out I was bi, I thought they were going to kick me out. My relationship with my parents never fully recovered. Just recently my mom told me that homosexuals give into the sin. Catholic is most likely the Valley, Brownsville, El Paso, Del Rio, around San Antonio maybe. Just recently my mom told me that homosexuals give into the sin. That thought process always amazed me. How many repressed people are there down there? My hetero-ness certainly isn't a virtue, I was just born that way. I mean, for people to think that any sexual orientation is sinful, wouldn't that mean they find it tempting? People suck. Except for original poster's dad. He is a truly wonderful man. I once read someone talk about homophobia as fear of being homosexual, and it was the hottest take I'd seen in a while. My dad once complained about trans people saying something along the lines of everyone has those feelings, but we just deal with them instead of making it everyone else's problem. Which was interesting. I haven't told him yet that I'm going to make it everyone else's problem, but I doubt it will go well. Original post. Thanks friend. Dude, tell your dad I love him. What an amazing guy. Agreed. Tell your dad we all love him. Original poster. Hi original poster's dad. The bar is *really *low for decent internet parents, but you seem awesome even by regular standards. Good time to leave a review on every channel of that motel, letting people know that the owner is unprofessional, discriminatory, and gossips about private matters to the entire town. Your dad rocks. How much better would the world be if we all had someone like your dad in our corner? Your brother also sounds like a great guy. I mean, great for you guys, but those kids, man. I hate that they're stuck with those parents. Imagine if any of them turn out to be gay. It'll be okay. Original Poster can invite them to live with Original Poster's parents and be loved for who they are. I love all of you, obviously excluding A and U. Your dad is pure love. Your mom took the time she needed and is a wonderful, supportive wife and, hopefully, good mom. Your brother rocks. As a Manhattanite, I wish I could say this place was a factor, but the bottom line is that you're all just good, loving people. I hope your cousins see how your family interacts and learn something valuable from it. Screw the rest of them. Disgraceful behavior. Cowardly. I have no respect for cowards who would piss on my leg and say it's raining. But know that it reflects badly ***** only on them ****. You're happily married, you have a loving family, clearly they're the ones who are the AHs here. Live a glorious, wonderful life and stay warm in VT. Come back and visit NYC, our smiles are genuine. To your whole family. The local motel owner, whose family owns it and is a childhood friend of my mom's, gossiped about us every time we were there. I have to admit, I'd have never predicted that being the reason they insisted on you not staying at the motel. Those were not the puzzle pieces I would have ever put together. OMG, I love your dad. I am so happy it worked out for you, Original Poster. I am sorry about what happened. But those people don't matter and never will. What an amazing father. I loathe family members who care about reputation more than their family. It's vile. I'm sorry people are so disgusting. Congratulations, your comment was stolen by at least bots elsewhere in the thread. I've reported the two I found. Thanks for the happy ending. It's obvious to me that your aunt and uncle ambushed you. Your dad is awesome. We need more people like him in this world. I'm so happy to read this update, Original Poster, not just because your aunt and uncle were held accountable to their actions, but because you've stopped blaming yourself for the knock-on effect of your aunt and uncle's homophobia. What happens to your cousins is not and never will be your fault. It is not your job to parent them or provide them shelter, it is your aunt and uncle's job, and they were the ones who acted without forethought to their kids' futures. As a parent, it would be my honor, nay, my relished pleasure to kick such nasty people to the curb. You speak trash about my child. Not on my property, you don't. It's terrible your cousins were evicted too, but that's their parents' problem. Their responsibility. Maybe seeing this behavior not being tolerated will remind them as they grow up that bigotry has consequences.